The components that we're talking about, the cameras, the radars, the LiDARs, the ultrasonic sensors, generally very, very reliable. So it would be rare that they would fail.
The hardware.
Correct, yeah, during the life of the vehicle. So when we talk about calibrations, Neil, I might throw over to you for this one to talk about when the calibration component would be required.
The software side of things.
Yeah,
and so
correct.
Forth.
Yeah, sure, Stuart. Yeah, so as Stuart said, they're extremely reliable. They're electronic. There's no moving parts. So accident damage certainly is generally where they'll become damaged, or on four-wheel drives, perhaps if it's been for a swim in water.
Yeah.
Okay, so it can make it a bit of a more expensive swim. The calibration is generally required if a sensor has been damaged in an accident or flooded or has indeed just failed. When it's replaced, normally it will need to be calibrated.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So whether it be a LiDAR or a radar, ultrasonic sensors normally rarely need to be calibrated as such.
Yep.
But for the cameras and the radars and the LiDARs, once they've been replaced, generally they need to be calibrated.
But yeah, it kind of goes back to things like, airbags, brake pads, tyres, control arms. When you change a control arm or a ball joint, you get a wheel alignment.
Yep, correct.
So it's kind of old is new again, if that makes sense.
It does, Jason. And I think the thing is too, and wheel alignment is a really good example, because where the sensors are looking, the radars and the cameras, they're looking down the thrust line of the vehicle. So if you give a vehicle a wheel alignment, particularly a rear toe adjustment, then I've not yet seen a vehicle manufacturer that doesn't state that you must calibrate the camera and radars on the vehicle. So,
well, how many times have we driven behind cars that are driving like that, right? And it's like, please get a thrust wheel alignment, which a lot of workshops sometimes do, but probably could use it as a profit center. And then you kind of go, okay, well, let's just make sure everything that is pointing in the right direction also has been recalibrated and checked.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a really good example. If you think of that car that's crabbing down the road, and if you imagine that there's cameras and radars that are supposed to be looking down the centre of the road, where are they going to be looking?